So tomorrow is the final LAN party of the year that I'm going to. And I have some things in mind that I want to play there. Let's see here. Where the heck is Persona 3 in my options for game capture? There it is, jeez. I was wondering why that wasn't showing up there. Yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. And now anyone watching this on YouTube after the fact is gonna have no idea what the context of Carvey is saying "oh nice" to. It's probably just responding to the fact that I just said that, I managed to flip a single pancake, that's what. Carvia with the Prime sub coming out of nowhere here. I appreciate the 50-month resub there. A whole 5-0. That is a massive ton of months right there. That is one heck of a long time of being subbed. My goodness gracious. Greatly appreciate the 50-month resub there, Carvia. I know you can only use the Prime sub in one place each month, and I appreciate using it here. Supervisors support of you applying to the biology role, so hooray to that. That's nice. Cool to be pursuing that. Because correct me if I'm wrong, that's the kind of main thing that you were studying with post-secondary stuff, right? What did I want to do here again? Oh yeah, I gotta go redeem my stupid online coupon to make Fuka like me more. So Yukari, I got a lover's persona specifically for that, right? Yeah, that's what I had in mind. Okay. That is exactly what I had in mind here. So, for HallowLAN, I have a lot of things planned that I want to do. I plan on doing a full playthrough of Metroid Prime 3, because I did Prime 2 at Fragapalooza, and then Prime Pinball at Extra Life. So then Prime 3 will be at HallowLAN, the final LAN event of this year that I'm going to. And then maybe JanLAN, the January LAN party next year. If I feel like it, maybe I do Federation Force, and then I'm all the way caught up for Metroid Prime 4. So the big one is Metroid Prime 3. The final DLC of Assassin's Creed Odyssey I want to get through. The newly introduced super bosses to the Thousand Year Door remaster, I want to do those. I think those are the only real, like, set in stone I want to get through at least that much. And maybe one board of the new Mario Party, do it, like, locally in person. If I can, do that with, like, either my cousin's kiddos or, like, some of the frag people or whoever I convinced to, like, get roped into my shenanigans there or something like that. Those things. I have some quests in mind that I can get through with Final Fantasy 16. There's some main story quests that are just basically like side questing coming up that I have to do anyway. So I figured like, hey, let's do that and then do a little bit of extra side questing if I have time. I'll play some Mario and Luigi Brothership and I'll play some of this game. But I feel like being at a LAN party and doing like the normal day-to-day of this where it's just like, oh yeah, let's just go hang out with someone and get a cutscene where we watch a scene and then rank up with them and then the time advances, and then I go to the arcade and play some games, and it goes to the next day, and then I go to this layout, actually. Then it goes to the next day, then I hang out with another person, get up another rank, and then it's the evening, and then I go to the arcade, and I play a game to power up my persona again, and just do that over and over again. That's not very interesting. So I figured I'd finish off my day-to-day this stream, and then when I stream at HallowLAN for a little bit of this game, I can just do the actual gameplay of dungeon exploration and battles and stuff like that. Do like the final Tartarus push at the final LAN party of the year is what I figured might make sense. And honestly, I feel pretty tired here at the end of the week, and I would honestly prefer to go to sleep because I am pretty tired. But despite not really being in the greatest feeling of streaming right now, do you know what I would much less rather do? Is playing this at HallowLAN of like just the social link stuff over and over again. So this is gonna be a little bit of a short stream of just doing the social link stuff that I need to do. I don't think that's gonna take me to the end of the timetable thingamabob here. Like I'll probably be able to finish that by the end of this weekend game, early next weekend game, something like that. I might not be able to get a Monday sale before the end of the game then at the police station, but that's fine. I have so much in the way of funds now that doesn't even matter. And then I can start like my final Reaper run, and then I have a few more days to like, if I need a little bit of buffer to figure out some last equipment or something like that before the end here. Oh, no, not that. Why is it showing me future months if that's the end of the game on the 31st here anyway? Because it's the promised day. So that's my plan. So that's what I'm doing here. So I just need to get to be better friends with these other people so I can, one, get like better Persona fusion bonuses, but two, more importantly, unlock new personas that I can fuse, because maybe there are some of them that I'm going to want to use against the final boss. Who knows? So it would be very nice to have that option. So it is currently 10:47 p.m. So immediately after I end this stream, I'm just going right to sleep. And then when I get up in the morning, I'm just gonna have to start tearing this down immediately. I'm gonna have to like unplug everything from my computer, haul my computer to my car. I'm gonna have to decide if I have enough space just in there for the normal space that I put my PC and my little cousin's PC. I typically put them where the passenger's legs would go in the back, since there's no passengers in the back, and then fold the seats down on top of them, and then it's like, hey, now the seats are flat, and I have all this space in the back, and the computers don't take up any of that space because they're tucked away. But in the winter time, I also have sandbags in that area, because my car is really light, and I use that to weigh them down. So currently, in the garage, I have my cousin's computer on top of a sandbag on there, so instead of folding flat, my back seat is more of that kind of angle. I'll have to decide, is it enough space if it's that much of an angle? Should I take out my sandbags? Like, what should I do here? So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of rearranging. And my dad recently went out to go see his parents and do some stuff out of town with my car, because my car is the most fuel efficient in the family here. And I swear, things are all over the place whenever I get my car back. There's a vacuum cleaner in the back of my car now for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to sort a few things out and maybe take a bunch of things out of the back of my car. So I might have to do, hoping that you had the time to talk right now. But yeah, with your bio degree, I had no idea what you wanted to do. Started studying cybersecurity because it intrigued you. Eventually landed an office assistant's job, what happened to be at the agriculture department. Guy who runs the department told you you're actually qualified to be a biologist with them, and that had been in your mind ever since. So studying what the biologists do alongside with learning your role as an office assistant. Just a few days ago, the position opened up, and well, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that things are able to work out like that. I've been doing a little bit of job hunting stuff myself recently, and gaming would be great. Something computer-based that isn't gonna bore me out of my mind would be great. Something that combines computing and like plant-based stuff. If I can work in something that has to do with like environmental or plant-based stuff, that'd be really, really cool. So I've been looking around at some positions like that. Go to my supervisor to talk about it, and she was super nice about it and told me they've enjoyed having you and that you've been an asset to the team and that you're qualified to do that position is all for you applying. Even gonna talk to the boss to see if you could ride along with the biologists, get more of an idea as to what they do. That'd be awesome. Kind of reminds me of my shadow training that I was doing when I was working in IT, where it's just like, yeah, tag along and kind of see what they're doing and learn and stuff. I need to open a tab for this here. So yeah, definitely be sure to give me updates on how that ends up panning out here. Let's see. So Yukari, we're at rank 8 and we're gonna go to rank 9. So what things do I have to say here to make her like me? Well, dude, you're super excited. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks. This is the best place for that, though. Let's go to the roof. Everyone brings me up to the roof when they want to, like, become really close friends with me. Apparently, if I say nothing, it gives me a +3. What? Oh, +3.
Thanks.
Wait.
So,
why nothing with the other things?
I want to ask you. Why do you spend so much time with me?
Because of the gameplay benefits.
A whole mess of trouble, and honestly, some of the stuff I've said is really not okay.
Yeah, you're pretty unhinged when you go onto websites like twitter.com, aren't you?
Users? Or are we actually
X.com.
Or do you, by any chance, have feelings for...
Whoa, let's hold the horses. Yukari's voice is trembling. I better choose my words carefully. Come to think of it, I have a special relationship with another person already.
What do you really think of me?
You're a precious friend.
Yeah, I thought so.
The disappointment.
You're always so nice to everyone. It's not like I'm special. Even so.
Damn.
As a friend.
Making me feel bad
like
here.
Me?
But I already made a commitment in this video game.
I'm glad to hear that. Sorry. It just feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Oh, come on. In it together, Yukari. You know, your like and my like may be a little different. But we're connected in another way.
Yeah, I do rather like the gameplay benefits that I assume you probably don't have any feelings for one way or the other. I can feel Yukari's affection. It seems to be growing closer. I mean, I guess it benefits you as well because we're part of the same team, but like, bam, rank 9.
Oh gosh. What am I
Wow.
saying?
A 1 in 100 chance. Exactly 100% boosted there. Excuse me.
I'll go on being your good friend. So.
This never happened. I'll go on be your good friend.
Bye.
Jeez. I mean, I remember in high school, I had to turn someone down at one point, and it wasn't quite like that, where it's like, starting tomorrow, I'll go on being your good friend. It was more like, I treated things like the exact same from that point on, but things for her were a lot more awkward for a little while, and then a little bit resentful later. It felt like, oh, hello, but that's neither here nor there. Hi, what do you have to say? Machine that malfunctioned in the command room. The camera. Oh, is there another one of those cutscenes? Don't mind me, I just realized something. So another one of those cutscenes that doesn't even matter. Let's switch back to my stream manager here. Also, a reason why I might also feel as tired as I do here could be because, like, after the workday today, what I came home to was another one of the tasks being worked on in the basement by, like, a proper team here. Like, we've been doing a lot of the basement renovations ourselves, but some stuff we've been getting done professionally, like the painting that was done today, since there's a little bit of precarious positions that need painted that would be kind of hazardous, like way above the stairs and stuff, and we were just like, yeah, let's just hire some people to do that. So the entire house, including right now, especially in the basement here where the renovation and painting are going on, just reek of paint fumes. So if I don't get like too exhausted and go to bed like at a reasonable time during this, there's a good chance that maybe I'll just like pass out in the middle of stream from huffing too many paint fumes here. Get a little bit of a high here. I was thinking about what Strega said about the fall being salvation. Didn't someone else say something similar? You mean Akutsuki? Oh yeah, I remember Akutsuki-san talk about salvation in the fall. I think it was just a coincidence. So yeah, there's that. But hey, at least the basement looks pretty good now. I can send a picture in the Discord server here. Let's just see here. I took some pictures of just like the open space earlier. Let's see here. I'll share what it looks like as of today. And then I'm gonna go find display capture 2. I wish I had a before photo, but it didn't really occur to me to take a before photo. I'm sure I do somewhere, but I don't know where. So this is what this looks like today. Yeah, doesn't it look like super clean? So what was on there before was carpet. We didn't have the hardwood floor. We had carpet in here. And like a few like ratty old couches. We had a long couch there, and then like a shorter couch here, and then like a table there, and then the big TV over here, a little gas fireplace over there. And these would be like shelves with all the DVDs and VHSs and stuff like that. Like we'd especially have a bunch of VHSs over here. And it worked. It was pretty alright. But my parents weren't the biggest fan of it, and they were like, yeah, let's just completely redo this into something nice. They always want to do like a house project each year to like chip away at things, never be doing like so much in one year. And this year, the plan was, let's do the basement. After the past couple of years have been outdoor related things like a gazebo and a barbecue setup and stuff like that outside. So the carpet was all ripped out, and it was all just hard concrete here for a while. And then before the new flooring could be put in, it wasn't quite even, the concrete here, and so concrete had to be filled in like some patches. So I would need to like Mission Impossible my way to my room, just like stepping around wet concrete if I wanted to actually get here. And then we had some guys come in and do like the flooring here, and the flooring remains consistent across like the hallway here that leads up to the stairs, the hallway this way that leads to this room, and even into the washroom that's like over here off camera that now has the same kind of flooring as well. I mean, with my washroom, I haven't had, like, a washroom down here for a couple months now, but that's coming together here as well. I can send a picture of that, boobity bop, of what this looks like. So things are looking pretty clean. So there's where the toilet would be, where there just isn't anything right now, and then this would be, like, the sink and stuff here. Before, there used to be a tub, like, here, and then this used to be like a little storage closet in the corner, but we ripped out the storage closet completely and instead put in like this big stand-up shower, and then we'll put like some shelves and stuff over here is the plan. So it's actually been shaping up really nicely, and yeah, just like the consistent flooring around here. So it's been a lot of work lately with all that stuff, And man, do the paint fumes stink right now. Let me tell you, it is not great, but things are shaping up well. I am glad that I'll be at HallowLAN while these paint fumes are dissipating. I'll be heading out tomorrow and be at this event until Sunday, so won't be back here for a little while, and then there'll hopefully be no more paint smell. Studying for the college entrance exams got me thinking about where my life's going. So I'll say this again. We've all got our futures ahead of us. We're not gonna let Nick stand in our way. And we've just had, like, all the different range hood fans and washroom fans and stuff like that blaring, trying to dissipate the paint fumes as much as we can. Because, yeah, it's not great, honestly. What the heck is going on here? Strength, and I'm on... Whoops, that's not the right menu. Persona. Yeah, I'm on Odin right now. Sure, I'll buff Odin's strength. Let's make Primal Force hit harder and harder, I guess. Sure, let's do that. So yeah, that's what's been going on around here lately. It's been the case. Played the fighting game Punch Boxer. I threw a punch at just the right moment to feed my foe with a single blow. That sure doesn't look like a single blow to me, but what do I know? What do I know about stuff and junk? But yeah, it is coming along to be kind of snazzy. It'll be really nice when it's done, I will say. I think the one downside to having the hard floor as opposed to the carpet is if I'm ever doing Taekwondo with my cousin's kiddos, where I'm the one teaching them and we're not at the dojang. Having the carpet floor was kind of really nice for that, as opposed to like a hard floor where if we ever get a little bit further in our curriculum, we're probably never going to be able to do things like break falls on a floor like this. I can hear people talking. I'm so sleepy. Same! My body's so wanting to go to sleep, but I would so much rather push through it right now and get this done, rather than doing this part of the game at HallowLAN. Been so cold that's actually painful to leave the comfort of my bed. I'm starting to think that living life with apathy syndrome would be easier.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right? I could sleep all day and people would get all concerned for me.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should get apathy syndrome at least for a while. Don't treat it like that. So, yeah. And my truck's been broken down for a while now, and I haven't really done anything much with it because we've been busy with the basement. But it's like no rush because now there's snow on the ground, and it's not exactly going to be driving anytime soon, even if it was perfectly functional, because I never want to drive that thing in winter. I will pass on that. Which, speaking of, last year was a really warm and weird winter, where we only got snow that stayed on the ground in the new year. So my dad's 1949 Mercury truck, we took it for a drive on December 31st because there was no snow or ice on the ground, and it was such a weird feeling. I don't know. Sure, that something here. It was really, really odd that it had to take until the new year for snow to actually stay on the ground, and I'm sure it screwed up like the cycles of a lot of plants. It actually seems a decent bit cooler now. It actually looks like winter and feels like winter. I was posting it a little bit in the plants channel here. There was me just transplanting an aloe vera plant earlier since this thing's making babies now. But this is the tomato plant that I've been growing indoors since it's gonna stay small anyway, and then I'll pick tomatoes during the winter. But it was snowstorming like all day today. And now there's like a decent bit of snow on the ground, and like the roads are pretty slushy and filled with snow and stuff like that, and apparently there's a decent few collisions that seem to be happening because of that. Literally on the way home, not home from work, literally to work in the morning, there was a car on the side of the road that was just in a grassy area that looked like the front of it was a little bit totaled. And it's like, oh, well. Oh, and I forgot to go use my evening time slot for the Fuka to like me more. Kaisuke and Babe. What was I at with them again? Social link. Cause yeah, I'll max them all out this stream. Kaisuke was Fortune. And Beb was this one that I can finish off here. But yeah, good grief. Don't think you would drive at all with this kind of weather. Yeah, here we get kind of used to it. And like I was saying earlier, I put sandbags in my car to get better grip. That's kind of the conditions here. So, do I have a Fortune persona? Yeah, I don't. So I am gonna have to ask myself if I can get rid of the Temperance one. I'm gonna have to ask myself, how much space do I need to take all of my stuff and my cousin's older kid's stuff to HallowLAN. And my cousin and his younger kiddo will just come later when she's done with cheer stuff. So for us two, do I need to take the sandbags out of my car? Because as is, my back seats cannot fold flat if there's sandbags under there too. Whoops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a look in the, whoops, that's a little bit too far. I mean, I've gone to so many LAN events with them before. We have some pretty good Tetris skills in terms of fitting a whole bunch of stuff into the back of the car. But we shall see. Also, I would have started streaming this earlier, but I was over at my cousin's place helping my cousin's younger kiddo with some muffins, cupcakes, whatever the heck. I guess they would be cupcakes because there's a glaze over the top. Lemony cupcakes that should hopefully be really good for the potluck that's going on Saturday. And that'll be our contribution there. But it also sounds like my mom might be making some mac and cheese and bringing that on Saturday for those at the venue to partake in as well, which would be really cool too and really, really nice of her. I need to get rid of some personas here. Sure, do this. I don't care. Those skills. This is just a throwaway thing. And of course, like, there's lots of people that bring like really tasty things for the Mega FPS LAN party, so I'm sure that there'll be some really good eats. So yeah, maybe the next time I'm streaming Persona 3, maybe I'll be partaking in some good foods. Or maybe I'll be streaming a different game at that time, I don't know. We shall see. I'll see how much time I have for things. Because I think I calculated out. I made a little, in my Discord server that I used to send myself images and keep track of information and stuff like that. I think I have it in a channel called Games? Let's see here. Yeah, where I was planning stuff out. So I figured if it goes November 22nd, Friday at 5 p.m. until November 24th, Sunday at 1 p.m., that's 44 hours, and let's say I get 16 hours of sleep, which I probably won't, that equals 28 hours of, like, actual time that I could be streaming and playing, and it's probably going to be more than that. I doubt I'm going to be getting, like, 8 hours of sleep each night, so minimum 28 hours of game time, and according to How Long to Beat, that I use as a reference for a lot of things here, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption is going to take about 13 and a half hours. The final DLC of Assassin's Creed Odyssey is going to take about 2 hours. The last couple bosses of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, I estimate, is probably going to take me about 2 hours if I had to guess. So that scheduled stuff there is adding up to 17.5 hours. And it's like, okay, there's still like 10 hours that I can fit in there. If I want to do a multiplayer game of Mario Party Jamboree, that'll be like maybe another 1.5. I'll do some of Final Fantasy 16. It'll be my first time taking my PS5 to a LAN party. I'll try to do like my full Tartarus run in the time that I have as well, if I have enough time, where I get all the way to like the end of Tartarus, the end until the final boss sometime later, like as far as it lets me go at least. I would like to do that if I have enough time, and then do a little bit of Mario and Luigi Brothership as well. Maybe a little bit of Planet Coaster 2, because that's a recent release as well, and there have been some patches, and we'll see how much it's patched. I want to do a little bit of all the ongoing things, but the main playthrough being Metroid Prime 3. And we'll see. It might be wishful thinking to think I can get through all these things I have in the back of my mind that I want to get through, considering at Fragapalooza, when I tried to get through Metroid Prime 2, I couldn't, and I had to finish it on my own time later. So we'll see if it ends up coming to that. But I'm gonna try my best to like budget my time and get through these things. But yeah, wait, he also keeps his embarrassing photo from the Christmas party in that secret server of his you-know-nothing. I need Fortune Persona. Doesn't matter who, it'll make that guy like me more. Fortuna, this weird wheel bitch will make that guy like me more. So she's being summoned. There, and this will be the last time I need it, because next time it'll be max rank. Will be the case here. Alright. Let's see here. So then, did he send me a text? Burnt out? A better way to remedy that than a relaxing painting session. Okay, sorry. I'll quit with the advertiser voice. I'll swing by if you'd like advertiser voice. Oh, I guess that's whoops, what am I doing? I was fidgeting with the D-pad and I just did that by accident. Alright, duplicate my skill card, right? Probably. Kustakun. Can you make time for art club today? I really appreciate it if you could come. Feels like I can grow closer thanks to Fortune Persona Fortuna. I grow closer soon. I need to pull up a tab for him. Also, I will note that, like, the paint fumes definitely are less so than earlier. Because earlier, when I first got home from work, I felt compelled to be pulling, like, my scarf over my nose and be breathing through it like that, and I was for long spans of time because like the paint fumes were starting to really get to me. It's not like that anymore. I haven't yet felt the urge to do that. So it's still not great, but it's manageable now. Spend time with the art club. I just need to say you can't go to make him like me here. Thanks. Actually, I'm thinking of... Never mind, it's nothing. I can talk about that later. I should go see how everyone's doing first. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room. We only ever draw this one thing and that's it! This is the lamest art club ever!
Hey,
we're gonna be masters of drawing this one specific statue, I guess.
I want you to come to the station with me. I'll tell you more there.
By the end. It's gonna be amazing.
Sorry to make you come all the way here. I, suddenly have no idea what to do with my life anymore. Do I want to be a doctor, or do I want to be an artist?
Make art in people's guts.
To do a little soul searching, and I won't go back home or to school until I figure it out. I haven't figured out exactly where I'll go.
Give someone a conscious surgery and just like twist their colon into like a balloon poodle.
I'm glad we had a chance
in front
to
of
talk
them.
Before I left. Tell the others I said goodbye.
I should have been paying more attention. You can't go.
Don't say that. You're gonna make this harder for me. Promise me you'll take care of yourself.
No, not pale old woman. She was my favorite character.
That cough.
What happened? Did you drink Prime?
Having trouble breathing and she's running a fever. This is bad. I may be jumping to conclusions.
Or did you get your basement
Sorry about
repainted?
this. I knew it. She's a smoker. This is really bad.
Oh, dang.
I think she suffers from chronic bronchitis. So if she caught a cold, it may have exacerbated the symptoms. Call an ambulance. Hurry!
The old woman was placed in an ambulance and taken to the hospital.
We'll leave the rest to the paramedics. Well, I better get going.
Wow. This is one thing after another. Is this going to convince him to become a doctor
Sir,
then?
Are you okay? My train's about to leave. What should I do?
You should probably go get your train. What? I guess leave this to me?
All right, then I'll go ask the station attendant to call an ambulance. You stay here and perform first aid on him.
Okay. Is that something I know? Ugh. It looks like he's in a lot of pain. How should I help him? Better leave him alone? I should talk to him. We'll try patting his upper back. This is the only thing that actually does something. That was like nothing. He flinched from the pain. What should I do next? I'll lay him on his back?
Please, don't move me around.
Okay, I told someone. Wait, I think he's going into cardiac arrest. Let's sit him in an upright position. Oh no, he's breathing, and signs of cyanosis. I have to do something. I have to, or this man will die. I need your help. Lay him down on his back, gently. Now, if I perform CPR while giving him a cardiac massage.
Thanks to Haraga's efforts, the old man's condition stabilized. The paramedics carried him off in an amber lamp.
At least I helped him as much as I could. Thank you. I don't think I would have had the confidence on my own. I'm really glad you were here with me. We both saved their lives.
Haraga expresses gratitude to me. I feel like we're becoming better friends. Rank 9 friendship. We're so close.
I think I'll go back home. I finally know what I really want. That said, I'm not looking forward to apologizing to my dad. All right then. I'll see you at school.
Alright, see ya. Hard ways with Haraga. I went back to the dorm. Alright, I can switch back to the stream manager away from my guide thingamabob. Alright, now, unless there's something else important going on, I'll spend this evening to use the internet to make Fuka like me more. He seems to be saying, let's go to Tartarus tonight. No! I'm going to Tartarus at HallowLAN.
Excuse me.
Oromaru-san is also a proud and splendid teammate. If you intend to go to Tartarus, please consider adding him to the combat party. Koromaru-san would be greatly pleased. Koromaru-san's getting pretty close to max level. I'm already max level. I know I'm being fooled by that cult. Better wake up, man. Don't I know that Strega's all behind it? Ah, don't they have anything else to believe in other than Strega's BS sermons? I don't know, what do you have to say? You can feel a strong sense of determination from Koromaru. Alright, I don't think that there's anything important going on in here. So, let's go here. Let's spend time on the computer. Ding site note. And then, this will probably be the last one of these that I have to do this playthrough. So then Fuka is gonna like me more. Current progress 3%, progress bar seems stuck at 3%. I'll continue thinking of Fuka. Seems the prayer is done. Having meditated on a relationship, Fuka feels more important to me. Shouldn't it be the other way around for us to rank up though? But I feel like the bond I have with Fuka has grown stronger. Unless it was really just on me this whole time that I just didn't want to become better friends until now. Like, wow, that fault really lies with me, huh? If you'd like to ask for another prayer, please purchase another offering pass. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room.